Welcome back to World of Final Fantasy. We are back in Ninewood Hills right now, and before we finish, the Crystal Tower by going to that last room that we opened last episode, I wanted to finish these miniventures and catch a bunch of extra mirages. Okay, first here in Agatir. This boy asked us to kill some cactuars.
Whoa! You defeated some? How were they? Huh. It sounds like I should be okay if I challenge one to a race. I'm gonna go throw down with one right now. Oh, yeah. This is for you.
Yeah. He wanted us to test their strength and aggressiveness to see if they would be hostile if we challenge them to a race.
That ever lived. Okay, so in order to find one, I've got to be ready to wander around the desert, right? Well, let's see.
And here in Tomtown.
You thinned them out? Oh, you're the best. Now the train graveyard should be back to its old self. Thanks. This is for you. You thinned them out?
You found them. Now I have everything I need. Thank you. You saved my hide. Take this. It's my way of saying thanks. You found...
Okay, but now a new quest should have opened up here.
I live for frights and terrors. You're mirage keepers, right? I hear that some mirages are actually ghostly apparitions haunting the earth. Can you bring me one of these delightful terrors? I knew you wouldn't let me down. Bring me a ghostly mirage. I'm so looking forward to it.
Okay. No other quests. I know I already have one of these ghost mirages, so let's see. Yeah, these two are ghosts.
That scared me. I never knew mirages that terrifying existed. This is for you. Take it. I had a great time. See you around.
Okay. Drain. And that guy had a whole quest chain. We started with first, but I never finished it.
Hello there. Did you bring me what I asked you for? Wonderful. Thanky doodle dandy. See you soon, Aloon.
I skip you through the dialogue. You don't need to hear all that. It's basically all the time the same. But the rewards for his quests are good. He gives seeds for consumables.
You giants have been a great big helpity help to me. Thanks to you, business is booming, better than ever before.
You paid well, man.
Oh, hello!
Hi, baby.
Hey, you're back! Thanks for doing my job for me. I mean, boy, does my arm hurt like the dickens. You really helped me out. Here, this is for you.
Ah. That wasn't really worth it. You wanted us to kill sandworms in the desert, and it was pretty tough and rare fights at that. And that lady, also not worth it.
Bravo. You two are even more competent than I anticipated.
Also,
Now I can
she is again
finally
quest
enjoy my
chains.
afternoon tea. Here is the reward I promised. Go on then, you earned it.
But she asks to kill rare mirages for her.
There you are.
And it's a
I've
bit
been waiting for
tedious
you.
to hunt them
There's
down.
another batch
And
of
the
mirages
rewards here
standing
aren't
between
good.
me and my tea. You'll take care of these for me too, won't you? These are the mirages I want you to reprimand for me. I'm sure you'll be delighted to lend me your assistance, won't you?
3
Get rid
Marlboros
of
in
them
the
for me,
swamp
and
area.
I'll make sure you're well rewarded.
Turbo Ether. I mean, a Turbo Ether is not bad, but I spent probably half an hour just looking for these Marlboros.
This is what happens to those who stand between me and my tea. Take this.
The
with my
unicorns are
friend.
also quite rare, though maybe they're just not everywhere in the Crystal Tower.
Now there's
I find
nothing
quite a
stopping me
few
from
close to
enjoying
the
a nice hot cup of
blue
tea.
crystal.
Thank you. Your help has been invaluable.
When you enter the Crystal Tower and use the blue teleport crystals right there. Anyway. Okay, this is the last quest I know of right now. This is the family back there. Yeah.
Whatever am I going to do? My son insists upon seeing some mirages up close, but I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay, so it's white and fluffy, and it kind of looks like a tiny dog, but it isn't really a dog.
I say, do you think you might be able to find the one
He
he's
always
talking
gives you
about
these
for
kinds
him?
of descriptions
I'll
that you
make
have
it well
to
worth your
figure out
while,
what
of
he wants to
course.
see, put it in your party and bring it to him. I give you a moment to think about what could he mean, and here it's the white knack.
It's the real thing! I can't believe I got to lay eyes on it!
My goodness! So this is the mirage he was talking about. Well, I certainly learned something today. Oh yes. Here, take this. It's the least I can do.
And again, a quest chain. And here you get just deal rewards.
Okay, so it's watercolored, it hops around, and it goes ribbit. It's slimy and gross and awesome!
Would you mind humoring him again, please?
Sure. What is it? It is a water toad.
Yes, that's it! Woo! This is awesome! Thanks!
Thank you so much again. Here, as a token of our gratitude.
Okay, so it's a shiny gold box with lots of diamonds. I thought it was a treasure at first, but nope.
Oh, of all the times for him to bring it up.
The Mimic Queen.
Whoa! This is amazing! It's even bigger than I thought it'd be. Awesome!
My, that must have been an ordeal to find. Here, this is to thank you for your trouble.
Okay, so it's got a whole bunch of eyes and a big mouth, and it stinks real bad.
Would you mind humoring him again, please?
It is a Marlboro.
Yes, that's it! Woo! This is awesome! Thanks!
My goodness! So this is the mirage he was talking about. Well, I certainly learned something today. Oh yes. Here, take this. It's the least I can do.
Okay, so it's like this huge robot. You can ride around it.
Oh, of all the times for him to bring it up.
Also not very hard. Especially since you guaranteed have these unless you released them. The Magitech armor.
Is that really it? Wow! So that's what it looks like! Cool!
Thank you so much again. Here, as a token of our gratitude.
And still not over.
Okay, so it's a pretty black cat with really big eyes. I guess the only bad part is that its face is kind of scary.
Oh, of all the times for him to bring it up. Oh, it's you! Wonderful timing.
I'm actually not certain what the mirage is. I have a theory, but if it is what I think it is, I don't have it. I have the Sandy Core, which is a brown cat, but there is a color swapped version, black with golden eyebrows and stuff like that and eyes. I think that is what he's looking for. But, as I said, I don't have it, and I'm not certain where to get it right now. But, okay, big mirages. Rematch with a cactus.
Are we?
Totally going down.
Yeah, but pretty strong. The Gigantrot is prison chance give it haste. And the Gigantor is critical hit. Okay. Stupid creatures and their 1000 needles abilities. Immune to death. This also. So Doom will probably not work either. Oh. Come on. No. Okay. Let's give that up for a moment and try to catch the other one. at least doesn't require it to give it haste. Ow. Come on. Critical hit. Okay, release. Can I catch you? No. Ooh, some luck. They are tough. Can I slow it down again? 20% resistance. Should be doable. Come on. Finally. That was tough. I think I'm really not certain, but I think the level difference between the character who tries to imprison the Mirage and the imprisoned chance, there is a connection. The level difference between your character and the Mirage you're trying to catch. A huge character with a dignified mustache looks great in a top hat and monocle. Visualize the cactus on your desk growing this big. Okay, now visualize it with a mustache. Now smile. Tempting, but at least not right now. A stylish cactuar with an even more stylish stash. Its needles are razor sharp. Everyone knows the plural of cactus is cacti. But what's the plural of gigantrot? Gigantroti? It sounds a little like a secret organization, does it not? And the mementos for the two. And since we're already down here, there was also the underground prison. This is where we fought the boss, this room. And it also has a secret area, which we haven't visited yet. By flying over here. Here is a mist dragon.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
The opportunity for mist dragon is heal it for a lot of healing at once. The probably best way to do this is with raffia. In my experience, the only other reliable way would be to throw an explosion or an an elixir at them.
Healing light.
Okay, that is that. Now to defeat the other one. Wind weakness and water strength. Because mist.
Take this, Kebab.
Ow. Rain? Try with a face buff? Ah, we rolled bad. And it heals. Come on.
No trouble at all.
All right.
A dragon with a body that's half mist. So cute. Just look at that face. Who couldn't love that face? Witty as familiar here on Grimoire is a mist dragon, and a gentle soul at that. Doesn't he have all that great abilities? I believe the best is with gentle mist, but it doesn't heal for a lot. It gives regen, which is also nice, but I'm not convinced by the mist dragon itself. Another diary. And Occult Fan issue 4. Yeah, the Occult Fan. This is a hint to the secret area in the Phantom Sands where we defeated Swings. What next? The swamp. First, on the way to the secret area, I finally caught water frog. I already showed you in this episode.
No kick.
Yeah, these ones. I don't have any yet. The power of video editing. Mist. Got it.
No
was a good fight.
That wasn't so bad.
Wibbit wibbit, this Crona sings from the swarm. Then blam, you got status ailment. Wait a minute, a water toad. Doesn't that just make it a frog? There is the Flan Princess. And her body, the Marlborough Menace. So yeah, these two begin stacked. Face a match with only one party member. That means only one character, not one stack, only one person can remain here alive. Everyone else has to die to catch the Flan Princess. It's a bit ridiculous, especially considering she can berserk you. Okay. First, we need to topple them if we want to catch them. Good, let's release Zobos for now. I just hope they don't stack again. Status ailments, right. Vulnerable to death. Well, not vulnerable, but not highly resistant or anything. The other thing is Oblivion. No bad breath for you. Slow maybe? Missed. Can we get you? Resisted. Come on. Okay, this was the Marlborough Menace. Berserk, yeah. I should have tranquilized you. And the Flan Princess is dead. I could come back again here and to catch her, but in the moment we get the memento for her and just... If I need it, I level a Flan up and transform it into the Flan Princess, right? The absolute worst smell you ever face. Its putrid breath causes systematic breakdowns. If you worked hard, you could smell that bad as well. But please, don't. Okay, I believe we have only one thing on the agenda left. Right. Below seas. Through here. Past you. I wait. And now where is this Elementois over there? I believe this one shows up after we watched one of those
We got this.
I guess we're doing this.
what were their names? The visions in the girl who forgot her name's room. There was one with Riku and Elementois, and I believe that you have to do to catch this. By the way, Prison Unity is inflict defense down. This is actually my second one of this because I had to switch parties to do that. To have something that can do that. There are not all that many mirages who have abilities to inflict defense down. And there are no items to do this either, so I actually had to go back and get a mirage that could do that. Which was the Trihydra.
We did it.
That wasn't so bad.
Or whatever the name was. Any miniventures with lives long enough can grow this big. As you might expect, weak attacks will simply bounce off an Elementoid's incredibly hard shell. It is said they dream of learning how to fly, but pigs have a bigger chance. Okay, but with that, I end this episode. Next time we continue in the Crystal Tower and enter that final room. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.